Say Finland.
Finland.
Did it help you?
Yeah, it totally did help me because I started to think about myself and it made me totally aware of some of my friends. Who are my friends? Are they really my friends? Who's left? And it's basically made me think about them. But also thinking of my career, it's gonna the future of the careers, or let's say it in other words, the world is getting smaller and smaller, so you really need English and you should learn different cultures. And this I really experienced here, that Finland, although it's in Europe and it's just like 2 hours, two hour and a half flight to Finland from Austria, I thought it's kind of the same, but nah, totally not. So what are your experiences?
Yeah, I can join, or I can.
You agree with me?
I agree with you, yes, of course, because for me it was nearly the same experience. At the moment I'm working in a transportation company and we're having, our programmers are from England, and so I have to communicate with them in English, and yeah, I learned a lot about the English language. Even though we are in Finland, they speak very well English.
Oh, yeah.
And I also learned a lot about social networking, just to keep in contact with the people who are important for me, with whom I want to stay in contact in the future too, and just to have all about the world or all around Europe a connections. For example, if you go to Spain, you can call and say, okay, I'm in Madrid between May and June, and he can help you find a hotel or something else, to show you the region, to give you some hints, what is good to know, and yeah, it was a really good experience for me here.
Yeah, that's also a thing I experienced or learned here in Finland, that keeping up the connections, networking, this is work. It works. At home I thought, yeah, friends, they're always around, just give them a ring and they come, or they don't. But keeping up connections, relationships over countries, this is pretty tough. And yeah, lucky to see you again.
Of course. So we're coming to Finland to meet each other again, because it's too far from the west of Austria to the middle of Austria.
Yeah.
So we need to go to Finland to meet each other again.
I remember all my times. That was the best time in my life when I was an exchange student. Not only because I met so many people, different cultures, but also because I got so much knowledge from my studies from university. Actually, the education in Finland is very different from education in Russia. I live in Russia, and I got so much knowledge from different areas, from different subjects, and now it's helping me a lot in my work, in my everyday life as well. Because I learned how to communicate better with different people, with different characters. And now I'm working in an international company, so I'm dealing not only with Russian people, but also with people from America, from Holland. And so I know how to behave, how to talk to them. And so the exchange period helped me a lot in my life. So thank you a lot for everything, for your support, for the knowledge. So it is. That's all.
Yeah, so I was an exchange student here in 2005, sorry, and in 2007. And one time as an intern with Rob, and one time just an exchange program from Laurea. And it had quite an impact on my life, because first of all, in the first year that I was here, I met my girlfriend and I passed my exams here, which was good. And then I came back for a second internship after I went my first internship to Miami. Then I went here again to do my final thesis, and then I basically, during my final thesis, which I passed quite well, I did a project about multisensory I stayed with my girlfriend here for half a year, sorry, and I got a nice place there. And then I met an old colleague of mine old student of mine who recruited me for a company in Dublin for Oracle, where I work now. So basically, from the start, I wouldn't have been in Dublin now, and I have a really good job there as a consultant now. I wouldn't have had that if I wouldn't have been coming to Finland. So basically everything adds up to the point where I'm now in Dublin and doing my final thesis or my first year of work. So yeah, that's been a good experience.